There we go. Okay. Let's see what else we got to do. Um, Open the chat. There. Please be in live chat, not top chat, as Dale would say. Cool. All right. Good morning, everybody. I hope that y'all have had a splendid Thanksgiving, and I hope y'all are enjoying Black Friday. Whether you're shopping, you're eating more food, you're just chilling on YouTube, or you're watching on the replay, I'm here. So let's talk Black Friday. I got, especially if you're watching on the replay, comment what you got on Black Friday, or even if you did. But I got, so I was setting aside some money because I knew I wanted to get a game on Black Friday. Like, they have Black Friday sales all the time. And I knew I would want to partake in that. So I kind of set aside, like a budget. It's like, I'd like to spend around as much as you would for a new game, like say $60, $70, but I don't want to just buy one game. What's the point of the sale? More bang for your buck. So I looked at Xbox's sale, I looked at PlayStation's sale. Honestly, between the two, there's a lot in common. And more often than not, in terms of sales these days, I like to buy digital. I know I'm kind of sacrificing $5 or $10 here or there, like on disc, but like the PlayStation 5 I have is digital, which I do prefer. That's the one I wanted anyway. Just because, I don't have any PlayStation discs. Any PS4 games I had, I sold with my PlayStation 4 like 2 or 3 years ago. 3 or 4 years ago now. When did these damn consoles come out? 2 years ago. I'm throwing all sorts of numbers around, but it's 2 years ago. And I was just thinking, if I could prefer one, I'd get a digital one. So that's kind of what I'm doing. And also with Xbox, I have both the Series X and the S, like the big tall fridge and then the little bitty digital console. And if I can on Xbox, I like buying digital as well, especially new releases like Modern Warfare 2. I bought that digital. That way, I know my wife, there's like a 5% chance of her ever playing Call of Duty with me, but it's still 5%. So, plus, I can just play on either Xbox. I usually leave the Series S in here. Let me show you guys. I usually leave this guy in here. Series S. It's got a speaker. You can listen to music. But, oh, by the way, these little guys right here, Xbox Series S, on sale for $250 instead of $300. And honestly, look, that's a lot. I think you're getting a hell of a deal for $250. And if you get it at Target specifically, you're getting it for $250, and you're getting a $50 gift card with it. So you can buy a game. But yeah, this is now this isn't a speaker. What it is like fan. So like when it's nice and cool in here, you can put. I'm looking forward to the morning streams, like on Saturday mornings when we're in here. I can just have the Xbox over here blowing heat my way. I can just put my hand up to it and stay warm. But yeah, honestly, I think that little Xbox is a great deal for $250. I mean, the next gen games, but I do want to say, especially y'all watching on replay, I might even do a separate holiday guide to it, just in case you want to shop around for it. But the two things to keep in mind about the Series S. The hard drive is very limited. Like it says it's got like 500 gigabytes, but you guys know the operating system takes at least 100 of that. So you're pretty much down to about 380 gigs when it's all said and done. So if you do get an Xbox Series S, I highly suggest you look around and keep an eye for one of these external hard drives. Like this is I think it's a 2 terabyte hard drive. I got it as a gift, but I know you can get these for a great deal. And you can store games on here and kind of expand your storage. And honestly, the games run better if they're directly on console, but you can just use that as a transfer. Like, a game as big as Red Dead 2 will take 10 minutes to copy over, which is nothing compared to downloading it over the internet. Especially if you live in like rural areas like ours. But nowhere that the purpose of this stream today is to kind of... I was sitting here thinking this morning while I was drinking my coffee. I got 2 games so far. I say so far. I leave that open-ended. But I think that's what I was talking about anyway. And I got like trailed on a whole other subject about digital games, why I like them. But I guess I could do a video about that too. But I just wanted to go live today. My wife's out shopping. And you know that feeling sometimes on YouTube, you just want to go live. And you just do. I know a lot of people's out shopping and everything, but hey, whenever this video comes around, you got it on replay. So, other than that, I'm just trying to think. What else would I want to be talking about? So what did Mojo Wolf get on Black Friday? Well, the PlayStation Xbox sales were mostly the same, other than first-party titles. And what I mean by that is that, you know, like the Sony sale on PlayStation had a lot more Sony games. But a lot of those games are on the middle tier of PlayStation Plus that I have. So I think in the future, if some of those games start kind of trailing off, I think I will get those. But I don't see Sony taking off the first party games. So I didn't pounce on those. I was pouncing on games that might take a bit. And my 2 main targets were Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart and Horizon Forbidden West. Granted, keep in mind I haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn. So I went out and, you know, I was at my mom's house yesterday, and we tried out Horizon Forbidden West. That game's beautiful. And I noticed something interesting. I was reading on Reddit. They were talking about Horizon Forbidden West on sale. And I remember there being a kerfuffle about it when the game first launched. I noticed something only on the PlayStation app, not the PlayStation Store. Like, if you get on the store, the game's like $42 for the PS5. I'm like, that's still a pretty good deal for, like, the amount of game you're getting. But 30 or less was kind of what I was shooting for. Ratchet and Clank was $30. And so I was thinking, what a shame. Do I just do the other 10 and maybe sacrifice a game on the list? Or what do I do here? So I thought about it, gave it some thought, and ultimately I noticed on my phone on the PlayStation app, they had Horizon Forbidden West on PlayStation 4 for $30, not $40. Thought, okay. And I was reading the description of the game because I was just curious how big the file was and see if I had enough space. Of course I did, but I noticed it said the PlayStation 5 version is a free digital upgrade. And so I was thinking, well, that changes everything. I can technically get it for $30 instead of $40. So that's what I did. And yeah, sure as shit, digital version was free. I'm talking a lot. That's why I got my water. No, other than that, yeah, I got that. Now on the Xbox sale, I got something too. The 2 targets I had in mind on Xbox, first is the Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition. Basically, you're paying $10 for, now this is only on Xbox, not PlayStation, but if you want the Fallout 4 DLC, it's pretty cheap on PlayStation, but $10 gets you Fallout 4 Game of the Year. Excuse me. That is Fallout 4, the game, the digital download. Now keep in mind it's an Xbox Studio now, so it will be on Game Pass forever, but you know, you get the game and then you get Far Harbor, the DLC, Nuka World, Automatron, and like the other 2, you know, crafting kits, all for $10. I think Far Harbor was a $20 expansion when it came out. So I'm basically paying $10 for all the DLC because I do have Fallout 4. But that's the cheapest I've ever seen all the DLC for that game, which is your extra content that I've never played. So I'm thinking that'd kind of give me an excuse to play Fallout 4 since in 2023 they're coming out with a updated version for the new consoles. So that was on my list, and I still haven't pounced on that yet because right now I've spent about 50, and I'm just thinking, what the hell's another $10? But something I know I will get to. There's a reason why I'm talking about all this. This kind of gets to today's point. Just bear with me. I'm on a train of thought here. We'll get there eventually. But the other thing is that I got Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. So as y'all kind of know, I've seen in some previous videos, ever since I played Elden Ring, I fell in love with the FromSoft games. Honestly, yapping about it for like 10 minutes is one of my best YouTube videos out there. And those Elden Ring streams, people love them. And I might have to bring those back. But, with that being said, I have, I basically kind of started collecting the Dark Souls games. I have Bloodborne already on PlayStation Plus. I must have bought that years ago on PS4 when it was real cheap. Demon Souls, I've got that from PS Plus. And the only two games I did not have were Dark Souls 2 and then Sekiro. Sekiro was kind of like way down on my list. And as hard as the game is and as much criticism it's gotten, I don't want to get a game like that unless it's like $20 or less. Because if I don't like it, I don't want to spend a bunch of money on it. But, like Dark Souls 2 was $20, so I got it because I have 1, I have 3, I have Elden Ring, so I'm just kind of finishing out my little collection there. But I was sitting here thinking this morning on what to play. I was just about to boot up a stream of God of War on PlayStation 5 and talk to you guys for a couple hours on there. But I decided we're going to do something a little different today. And I think a lot of you gamers have the same problem that I do. Hey Stacy, how's it going? So basically, if you're a gamer and you're an adult with like a full-time job, or you're in college, or you're a student, you got other hobbies, other things to do, don't have much time. So, and you have an ever-growing list of games. So, I'm trying to come up with a system, and I want to test it out for myself. A YouTube video popped in my feed this morning, and I watched it, and it gave me a lot of good ideas. And so, what we're going to do today is, this is just a hangout stream, but what I'm going to do in the background is we are going to make a spreadsheet. Of course, I do this a lot for work, by the way. What we're going to do is make a spreadsheet called, it's basically, we're going to address our gaming backlog, and I kind of have an idea on how to grade games. So, what we're going to do, instead of call it a gaming backlog, I think that has negative annotation. What we're going to do is call this my gaming wish list. We're going to use wish list instead of backlog. And so what we're going to do first is come up with a few things. So obviously you want name of the game. Oh, come on now. Spreadsheets are fun. They're real helpful. You gotta know what the name of the game is. And so what else do we need to know? I think what we're going to do for the score, what we're going to do for these games, there's a website called I think it's Gaming Time to Complete. What is it? How long to beat? That's it. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little math. We're going to take how long it takes to beat the game. So we're going to do how long to beat. And then we're going to go to Metacritic. Well, My computer doesn't like it when I stream and do this. But you know what? So be it. Alright, you're just being a pain in the ass. There. You could see me bitch at technology in real time. Metagreat.com, Microsoft. Quit being a shithead. Let's go. Look at all these news stories here. Yeah, what all we got going on today? Ha! Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 players selling M13B drops on eBay. Of course. Of course they do. Of course. Anyway, we can keep on going. So, while that loads, let's do Metacritic score. Did I spell critic right? C-R-I-T-I-C. Yeah. And then we're going to do gaming composite score. So basically what you want to do is take the Metacritic score divided by how long to beat the game. Let's do C divided by B. That's your composite. Oh, where's some other things? Let's see. What else would it matter? Desire to play. How much do I want to play that game? Let's see what we got here. Desire to play. And then we have... We can add some more columns later. But let's just start with these. So what we want to do, let's just go ahead and kind of make these like separate. You know, make them yellow. Yeah, cool. And let's go ahead and kind of do about 50 rows. So let's do that. Add that. Name the sheet. Let's call it Gaming Wish List. What else we got here? Okay. So, first game on the list. Let's try it. Let's try this theory out. So we got Horizon Forbidden West. When released. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, yeah. Released year. Let's do year. Yeah, that's a good one. You know, y'all want to see a little shortcut? Click this little paintbrush right here. Boom. Developer. Yeah. I don't really mind the developer part. I think what I want to do also, it's like as I play these games, I want to do like oh, I know a good one. Let's see. Own or serve or. So basically, owner subscription. Do I own this game or is it on a subscription? You know, I think that's important too, because like the games you own, you know, you have them. You can play them whenever you want. The game's on the service. You don't know if it'll go off the service or not. And then we can do. Honestly, I don't know. That doesn't matter to me. I was playing whatever. If I want to play a game that damn bad, I'll just buy it. Oh, what else we got? Franchise? Maybe. We'll just start here for now. Okay. How long to beat? Let's try this out. Horizon Forbidden West. Look here. The main story, they estimate 28.5 hours. Main content and extra, 61 hours. Completionist, like if you do everything, that's 88.5 hours. Usually, honestly, when I play games, I don't do all the extra stuff, but I do a bit more than the main story. So, let's call it a good 40 hours, something in between. So, let's do that. Is my num lock on? Yeah, it was. Hours. I want that in the center. So I'm super anal about these kind of details. Alright, Metacritic score. So what we're going to do is search Horizon Forbidden West. Oh, it's an 88. Now let's look at this a little more though. 88 is the meta score. 88 is the user score. I think 88's more fair. I think it's probably going to be more of 88. So here's what we're going to do. You know, Stacy, I changed my mind. I think you're right. I think platform. I think that's a good one. Platform. Like PlayStation, Xbox. Just help me keep track. We're going to do desire to play out of 5. I don't like doing 10. It's just too much. It's like how much I want to play this game. Okay, so then platform. I think this is a good solid list. Getting the first couple games started is always the longest part of this. So what we got here? Metacritic score. What did we say? It was 88. So another thing I want to do is take all this in center. I like my info clean. And then we're going to take all this, center it as well. Then we can kind of filter and organize this stuff. So like, watch this. Like you can take these little columns here and go to data, create filter. Then we can sort them. And just kind of expand these. Alright, cool. Alright, so now what we're going to do is whip out the old calculator, and I have a button on my keyboard for that. I know this is a super nerdy broadcast, but it's my YouTube channel. I can do what the hell I want, you know? This is just a hangout stream, something I can do. So let's do 88 by 40. Our composite's 2. Okay. So 2.2. Gaming composite is your bang for your, basically your bang for your buck. That's a good way to look at it. Yeah, let's just take it. I like it. Desire to play out of 5. I'd give it a 4 out of 5. I'll be honest. I want to play the first one a little more just to kind of get some of that backstory. So this came out in 2022 and this came out on PS5. So, alright, let's do another one. Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm not adding God of War or Witcher 3 to the list because we're going to play those. So let's do Horizon Zero Dawn. Dawn. I've got the complete edition. I like how they have these. Main story 30, main and extra 52. I'd say about, I give it another 40. You know, if I give this a 40, I honestly need to give this a 50 because this game is bigger than the first. So we need to redo that. A8 divided by 50. 1.76. Alright, cool. we're going to use this list to kind of help me determine what games to play next. And honestly, what we're going to do is just see how damn good this system is. So, like, as I play some games, we're going to kind of come back to it. So, like, H, let's just kind of, fill this in. It's just a dead column. Yeah, and I have it downloaded. And so, like, on this card, it's going to be like, my review out of 5. And basically, you're going to say, is this a game a dud? Is this game good? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I think they do a good job summing it up, but I kind of want to see, like, the inner workings. Like Aloy meeting everybody. So let's do Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm not really worried about Complete Edition. We're just going to do the base game. Because sometimes DLC's hit or miss. We're going to give it an 89. The thing about going by the gamer scores, need a column for remarks or results. Yeah. I gotcha. What the hell's eating up my data? Turn that off. Okay. Yeah. Remarks. Yeah. We'll kind of flesh this side out. What'd I give this 89? .225. We'll call it 2.23. I'd say out of 5, I want to play this just a bit more than the other. Release year. When did this come out? I want to say this came out 2018. 2017, I'll be shit. It came out, oh my gosh, they have bad timing. Look right here. Horizon Zero Dawn came out February 28th of 2017. You want to know it came out March of 2017? Breath of the Wild. Horizon Forbidden West came out like February of this year. You know what also came out that year? Elden Ring. Oh, it's just, they got bad timing, I swear. That is funny. I'm still call it PS4. Yeah. Okay. So, let's take another game on the list. Let's go ahead and I've got another game. Let's do some of these games I have downloaded on the console. I've got Far Cry 4 downloaded. I've got Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Yeah, Breath of the Wild. I haven't beat that game. Let's see what we have. Far Cry 4, Demon's Souls. I've got that installed. I'm playing God of War, so like that doesn't count. That's one we're working on. What else do I have installed on there? I've got Spider-Man. I've got that. Oh, Bloodborne. Alright, so I got Spider-Man, Horizon, God of War, Bloodborne. I've got Far Cry 4. I think that's all I have installed on the PS5 right now. Yeah. Now on the Xbox I have Immortals Phoenix Rising. I have that installed on the Xbox. What else do I have installed on there? Gosh. Elden Ring. I have that. What else is installed I haven't beat yet? Oh yeah, Call of Duty. I did beat the story on that one. What else? I think that's it for those for right now. We're going to kind of go through my own games later, but these are just some of the ones I have installed. Alright, so let's do Far Cry 4. 4. Main story, 17 and a half. Main extra, 31 hours. Completion is 40. It's probably going to take me 30 to play that. Hey, Surfer, how's it going, man? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Oh, I know what game I forgot. PS4 game 2014, 85. I forgot to add the Ezio collection. I have that installed actually. Oh yeah, great Thanksgiving. It's fun. I get a sip of water. Mouth's running dry yapping. So let's do 85 divided by 30. 2.83, I'll be damned. Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Here we go. Really? 12 hours? Alright, Surfer, cool. I'll tell you what we're doing since you jumped in. Basically, I got a couple more games on Black Friday, and I was just sitting here making a wish list. I got this idea from another YouTuber, and since I have so many games I want to play, I want to see if I can come up with a system that can basically spit out games and we play them. You know, that it's constantly giving me good games to play that I want to beat and keep moving along. It's just my main thing is I get real ADHD about games. It's like I'm playing Spider-Man. Oh, I want to play God of War. Ooh, I want to play Witcher. Ooh, I want to do this. I want to do that. On and on and on. Like, I'm turning around playing games on everything. Miles Morales is pretty short, though. I've actually seen. Let's bump it up just a hair. I do agree. It's just a little short. You get anything at Walmart, Surfer? They're having some deals. $85 2020. Witcher's epic, yeah. You know, honestly, I was looking at that poll just before I started, and I'll kind of tell you guys tomorrow morning when I was playing that game, like kind of where I got stuck. Like, I'll show you guys because it's real early. It's just 2015 Mojo Wolf was a lot less patient than 2022 Mojo Wolf. So, yeah, that's why we're coming back to it. And honestly, dude, I think we're just going to play Witcher. Like, it's kicking Mass Effect's ass in the polls. And I already have it installed, so we're good. Do they do Black Friday sales on cards, or do you just get your normal run? Gaming composite. Where was I? 5.6. I think gaming composite is pretty much your priority. You know what I mean? Priority. Main event's here. He's at work. Can't hear you, Mojo, but I'm watching. Cool. Okay, so gaming priority, here's the deal. Alright, here's where this comes into play. Like, Spider Man Miles Morales got a really good score, and it only takes 15 hours to beat it. So basically, what this little number right here is telling me is like, dude, Mojo, you can knock this game out just easy. Play it. It's basically like, it's helping me speed up the games because, like, knowing my ass, I'll sit there and pick. I'm gonna play Breath of the Wild next. It's a 100-hour game, give or take. And I have all these other games sitting here. It's like, no, let's chip through these, So, speaking of Breath of the Wild, look what game we're on. Stacy's favorite game of all time. Well, I don't know about that. I think Red Dead's up there. Now, Red Dead 2 is my mom's favorite game of all time. Seems like. 2 Pokemon ET. Ooh, that's a good deal, man. Hey, Stacy, look, you know how I was saying Breath of the Wild? That's a 100-hour game. That's funny. Honestly, though, I'm not so sure I would do all that. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. I mean, Zelda's got a lot to it. $97. I would add that, but I beat it twice. 87. Oh, blasphemy. 97. Mojo, what the hell? I think this is the one time where the how long to beat actually beats the Metacritic score. Well, no, I did my math wrong. It's 97 divided by 100, goober. I should have known. 97 100 is not. Duh. Honestly, I've seen 3 people play Breath of the Wild. Put that as a 3. I just want to play it for the new one. This came out in 2017. It came out for Switch. I have it for the Wii U, actually. No, I'm just kidding. I have it for the Switch. Demon Souls. Now, this is the 2020 version. We're not worried about the 2010 version. I wanted a break. So, we're going to do Demon's Souls. Yeah, see? 2009. Hate that damn thing. 2020. Main and extra, 32.5 hours. I'm probably going to struggle a bit on that game. Let's just round it up to 35. And then let's do the review score for it. $92. Yeah, I think the new one's a bit better. 92 by 35. It's going to spit out a pretty large number. 92 divided by 35. 2.63. We're going to round up. Now, my desire to play this game, that's 5. I really want to play it. Oh, and here's the thing about the list, too. Oh, here's another column. Did I complete? Remarks. That's another thing. It's like, did I complete this game? Like, I'm not going to sit here and play these games. I'm going to pick a game, play it as long as I'm having fun. But if it becomes too big of a chore and it's just like, I have no interest, like, we're done. But a lot of these games, I'm going to try my best to basically play the main story. But I'm kind of allowing extra time. Because I like doing the side quests. Like, I'm not going to sit there and get all the sea shanties. I'm not going to get all the stupid feathers for Da Vinci. I'm not going to do none of that. But, I mean, if there's a feather and I'm on the way, yeah, I'll get one. Or the Korok seeds. I'm not getting all 800 or 900 of those. Forget that. But, like, all the side quests, all the shrines, just using Zelda as an example, hell yeah, I'd love to do that. But, yeah. I want to see if the system works and help some of these gamers out, like me. Alright, so Bloodborne. This is going to be an interesting one. Stacy says Red Dead 2 all the way except for Breath of the Wild. See, I thought so. I think I just had the main Bloodborne. 44 hours works for me. I'm going to bump it up to 50 because I'm probably going to struggle on some... Well, that's fine. That's fine. Screw it. We got a lot of games to go through. Can't sit here and overthink. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like the side quests until they get repetitive and just grinding. Exactly. In Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, those series, do all that. But no, I think when I play these games, I'm mostly just going to try to do the main story until I hit a wall. But anything along the way, sure, I'll do it. But I'm not going to go away from the main path to go halfway across the map and hunt all the animals, get all the feathers. Forget that. Bloodborne 2015 got a 92. Oops, sorry. PS4 2015. Now why are these not centered? There. Alright, 92 divided by 44. 2.9. Desire to play out of 5. Bloodborne. I'm giving that a 4. I definitely want to try that. Immortals Phoenix Rising. I have it on the Xbox. $40. Okay. Honestly, I think this just needs to be out of 3. I really do. That's 2. That's 3. Because, like, if I want to play it, like, I'm not going to have it on my list if I don't want to play it. Yeah, this needs to be out of 3. Like, 3, I really want to play it. 2, I would really like to play it. 1, I want to play it, but, you know, it doesn't have to be first. That's kind of the system we're going to use. Okay, what did this say? 40 hours? And then Immortals. Oh, hey, Mom. She's checking in, too. How many of y'all get your mom watching your streams? Okay, why is this getting that, but that's getting that? Let's go with 81. It looks like a good game. I've played a little bit of it. Yeah, like, I want to play this game, but it's not top of my list. Say you want to buy about 40. 2.2. 2.03. Okay. Elden Ring. How long do they think it takes to beat Elden Ring? Now, what we're going to do for Elden Ring is a little bit different. I've pretty much played through half the game. So, like, this main content, they think it's a 100-hour game. I've synced a good 50 hours in it. So, we're going to call it, I got about 50 hours left in this thing. And that got a 96. I think it deserves a 100, but... So, what we're going to do here... I want to play Elden Ring. I love it. Xbox. Stacy, this is my list. My list. If it was Stacy's list, she'd just put, like, Elden Ring, she'd be like, Elden shit. 0, 0, 0, 0. You know, fuck this game. That'd be Stacy's. It is a tough game though. It really is. I used to not like them. I don't know why I changed my mind. Assassin's Creed Ezio Collection. 68 hours, okay. It's 3 games in one. That's one thing to consider too. So like, if you knock out the Ezio Collection, you're knocking out 3 games. So let's just type in Ezio. Let's be lazy. It only got a 72. No, that's bullshit. Let's do... Alright, I want to go by the highest rated original games. That's not fair to judge a collection, so let's do Brotherhood. Got a 90. Let's do Revelation. Got an 80. Okay. That's not fair to say this is a 70 as a collection. Like, I want to go by the original games, and the highest I saw was like 90, so we'll do 90 divided by 68. 1.32. Okay, cool. Desire to play. I really want to try this. I've heard nothing but great things about it. You know, the more I think about it, this column really does not matter to me. This one's just to help me keep track of what I played it on when I review it. PS4. Okay. Alright. See, we kind of rounded through the list. And so far, what I want to do is I want to take these and I want to sort. So let's sort range. Let's do A to Z. No, we need to do Z to A, top to bottom. So let's go to data, sort, Z to A. And so what we need to do, honestly what we need to do is take these 2 columns. Data, sort, Z to A. See, so basically... Oh no, it's messing up. Okay. No. I should pick that a 3. I do want to play Spider-Man Miles Morales. This is what we're shooting for right here. This is it. So basically, if I were to pull up this checklist and be like, okay, I beat God of War. What's the next game I'm going to play? It's going to tell me we're going to beat Spider-Man Miles Morales. Because these are the games I most want to play. And of these, I can complete it a bit quicker than, say, Demon Souls. I can complete Demon Souls a bit quicker than Zero Dawn. I can complete Zero Dawn before Elden Ring. And I can complete Elden Ring before Ezio Collection. Now, once I beat Zero Dawn, I will change Forbidden West to a 3. Because now that I play the first one, I want to play the second one a lot more. See what I mean? That's kind of what I'm shooting for here. That's just a sample size. So let's keep the list going. What we're going to do now is put some games that I want to play on PlayStation Plus. So what I'm going to do is get this app out. Dogs are getting a little restless here. Games. Let's see. Let me figure this out. Honestly, let's do just off the top of my head, we have Ghost of Tsushima. We have Death Stranding. I like to play those. Days Gone. I like to play. Also, you've been playing Ezio on the Switch. You just started and like it so far. That's good. Let's add. What else would we like to play from that? I like the Final Fantasy VII remake, the PS5 one. I'm sure I'll think of more later, but let's just kind of do this. And then what are some Game Pass games? Let's do Mass Effect Legendary Edition. And then we'll kind of grade it just like we did Ezio. What else would we like to play that's on like Game Pass? Shit. We've got Pillars of Eternity. That's just a game I want to play. Game Pass, I've played a lot of games on there. That's kind of it. And then some of the Ubisoft games, like my Ubisoft deep dive, I've got Assassin's Creed, Ezio, Far Cry 4. So let's do Watch Dogs, the Tom Clancy, the Division, and honestly, what else would be a good one? Add another Switch game. Let's do L.A. Noire that Stacy kindly let me borrow. We'll just kind of cap it at 20 games right now. This is a big ass list, but like these are like my main targets right now. And I own some other games, and a lot of them are sequels to other games. So like this list can be revised, but let's look at Ghost of Tsushima. How long does this sucker take to beat? Okay. Main and extra, 45 hours. Okay. Let's just go by the list. Death Stranding. Director's Cut. That's the one that's on there. 56 and a half hours. Call it 60. Days Gone. Let's take a look at that one. Surfer said, just left Walmart. Nothing, bro. They had PS5s. Hey, did you get one? Dude, those things are crazy. Surfer's going to be a game streamer. After the card community bullied him about throwing cards and not being prim and proper, he just said, screw, I'm playing games. 50. Yeah, see, dude, Ghost of Tsushima. Like, I miss so many cool games. Let's do Final Fantasy, whatever the hell it's called. It's about like Kingdom Hearts. They renamed their games 20 million things. Yeah, see, look, Final Fantasy VII Remake. No, what's it called? It's like God dang, what is it? I want to look on Metacritic. Remake Intergrade. Okay, remake Intergrade. Remake Intercourse. I'm just kidding. Intergrade. Oh, okay. Caught 40. You'd rather waste your time on packs. Or waste your money on packs. Oh, man. Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Jesus, 100 hours. That's 3 games, though. Not just one. Pillars of Eternity. That's just a little something I liked on Xbox. Oh, I know another game. Complete Edition. 71 hours. Oh, I know another one. Rise. Son of Rome. Yeah, they don't have enough games that are just next gen. Like Horizon Forbidden West, you can get on PS4, and Ragnarok, you can also get on PS4. I think next year they're going to start changing that a little bit. But, we'll see. Okay, main story, 20 hours, main an extra 33. Let's bump her up to 35. Mojo's a little slow on gaming. So let's do Tom Clancy. Let's just do The Division. Okay. Okay, main and extra, about 47 hours. Let's call it 50. LA Noire. Oh, I know another one I'm going to add. I know I'm going to keep saying this, but let's do Detroit Become Human. That was another one I was wanting to check out. Yeah. LA Noire. About 30 hours. Caught 10 hours. $15.5. Caught 15. Alright. If y'all excuse me for a second, I'm going to take a phone call, but I will be adding to my list. Okay, I'm back. Hello. I'm back. This stream ain't going to be much longer. My wife's heading home, and we're going to go to her parents', gorge ourselves on some more food here in a few. But we'll finish this little list up and kind of show you the whole point, and then just kind of sit and chat for a minute. Let's just call it 87. I think Mass Effect 2 was the highest rated game of them all. Mass Effect Legendary Edition's 87. That's a fair score. So basically, the whole point of the list is you want to get the bangers. It's like gaming priorities pretty much bang for your buck. It's like a good game you can get through quick. Like that should be at the top of my list. And then it's like a really good game that you can chip away at for. Like this is to kind of keep me moving and get me playing games. You know what I mean? Pillars of Eternity. In some of these games, I might not play all the way too, and that's what the other column's going to kind of come in. Okay, so it's like 85. Watch Dogs. Surfer said bought a PS4 when it came out and got a lemon, so won't wait till they fix all stuff first. Yeah, I see what you mean. Watch Dogs 1. $78. I don't know, man. I played a little bit of it. I'd say it's at least an 80. So these scores are harsh. Let's do Tom Clancy: The Division. Pretty much got an 80. LA Noire. Plus I have to pee too, so that's another thing. I'll tell you, it's like I used to have an iron bladder. 89. Let's go by the original score. But now these days, like, especially like when I drink water, I have to go quite often. But I mean, that's fine though. You're kind of keeping your system clean and stuff. Damn, Ross got a 60. Yeesh. And then Detroit Become Human. So Stacy says she didn't like Detroit Become Human. Ooh, and yeah, it got a 78. So now let's crunch numbers, and then we're going to kind of rate and sort all this. 85 divided by 45 is 1.88. Okay. I can just organize all this later. So 82 divided by 60 is 1.37. Days Gone will be 71 divided by 50, 1.42. What else we got? Final Fantasy VII Remake. This is the game that they it's a remake of Final Fantasy VII where like they changed the combat and everything. It's also got like PS5 graphics. So it's like 2.1, what does that say? 1.4 or 1.7? 1.7. Let's call it 1.8. 87 divided by 100. See, that's going to be odd. Oh, well, shit, that's 0.87. Come on, Mojo, use your math. But it's 3 games. Keep in mind that as well. So 85 divided by 71. This is where the scores are going to get the shit into the stick. So it's like 1.20. Watch Dogs. 80 divided by 35. 2.29. Cop 2.3. Pretty damn close. Tom Clancy. 80 divided by 50. 1.6. So basically, the 2 games I'm working on now. Oh, I'll do an nerd column for that. So let's do that real quick. Let's make a nerd sheet. Games in progress. So we've got God of War. And I'll kind of edit this on my own later, like when I upload my next video or something. And then I've got, what is it? God of War, and we're going to play The Witcher 3 tomorrow. So that's going to be kind of my 2 games in progress. Of course, Call of Duty, but that's just multiplayer. That doesn't really count. And Gran Turismo is kind of my other game that I play. 2.9 what? 97. I got a 6. 78 divided by 15. So basically, these are games like you try them real quick, and if you don't like them, you can really move on. Okay. So I guess I'll do that's PS5. Yes, PS5. Days Gone PS4. PS5. Mass Effect Legendary Edition is Xbox, PS4, Switch, Rise on Xbox, PS4, PSR. Yeah, right. All right, let's start grading these games. This is kind of like the big stat here. Ghost of Tsushima, I definitely want to play that. That's a 3. Death Stranding, that's a 3. Days Gone, I would say about a 1. Final Fantasy Remake, that's a 2. Mass Effect's a 2. Pillars of Eternity's a 1. Watch Dogs is a 2. Division's a 1. No, it's a 2. LA Noire is definitely a 2. Rise, Son of Rome is a 1, and that's kind of a Detroit kind of 2. It's my desire to play. So, alright, let's finish this out. We got our list. We got 22 games on our hit list we can address over the next so long months. So, let's say I beat God of War or Witcher 3. It's probably going to be God of War first, because The Witcher, we're just going to play on our Saturday stream, so that one's going to take a while. That's why I kind of wanted a long game. To keep me streaming on Saturdays for you guys. And our first one starts tomorrow morning. In fact, once I end the stream in a few, I'm going to start making the thumbnail for it. But, so, let's ask the gaming wish list. What will be my next gaming wish list? So what you want to do is sort these. I want all my 3s first. These are the games I want to play the most, currently, as it stands. And like I said, with Horizon Forbidden West, once I play the first game, that's going to change to a 3. Okay, so honestly, these two columns are just used to come up with this. So what we can honestly do right now, you can hide them if you want, but I don't know. So what's next? We need to sort this by Z-Day. Okay, look here. So basically it says when I beat God of War, I need to tackle Spider-Man Miles Morales. Then I need to tackle Demon Souls. And then I should tackle Horizon Zero Dawn. You see what I mean? That's kind of what I was shooting for. And you know what's funny? I wrote down on a piece of paper before I even did this list of what my wish list would be, just to kind of compare the two. And I kid you not, this is pretty dang close. It really is. Except I had Elden Ring a bit lower, and I had Zero Dawn above Demon Souls. Other than that, though, and look, it's getting me some bangers. Oh, none of this is sorted. Ah, oops. I don't think platform matters. It really doesn't. But we'll hide it. We'll not delete it. We'll hide it. So yeah. Miles Morales. That's the whole point of the damn wish list right there, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'd say that little project of mine is a success. So what we'll do... You know what we could do to end the stream real quick? Hold on a second. You know what we could do? Let me show you how I make a thumbnail. Just for fun. Why not? Let's end the stream by making a thumbnail for The Witcher. So what I do, honestly, I try to set it 1280 by 720. That's the resolution I use. Well, Resolution's not. That's the size I like the pictures. That's what YouTube recommends for thumbnails. So I kind of use this as like my canvas, if you will. And so what I will do first is go to Google. So we don't need that anymore. We're going to go to Google and type in The Witcher 3 1280 by 720. Okay. And so we'll go to images. And then I want the game to be in the title. And I also want room for Let's Play. So honestly, it's just like, oh, which one pops out to me first? This guy right here does. Hover your mouse and you see on the corner how it says 1280 by 720. What you want to do, right click this baby, copy the image, and then go into paint. Just hit this little paste button right here. And then what you want to do after that is I like kind of getting a border. So what I'll do is I'll pick like the little rounded border here. And then I do my size. I set it to 8. And then I pick a color that's kind of relevant, like red. So just kind of draw that. And keep in mind, I'm zoomed in a bit. This is kind of blown up. And so then I just get my text. I have all that preset. And so what I will do is just kind of draw an area here and say, let's play The Witcher 3. And then what I like doing, just kind of insert my own flair. I'll do an import. And then I'll go, see, I have a folder for all my thumbnails that I made. Just in case I want to use them again. But I won't put my logo. And then I just kind of find a place. I make it small. Find a spot for the wolf. There you go. And so what I'll do now is do save as, do PNG. Then I'll say Witcher 3 thumb. Boom. That's how you do it. But yeah, that's how I make my thumbnails. And of course, if it's like something like main event or Neil, what I'll do is I'll just kind of start with a blank canvas and just kind of layer it on. I just kind of let my creativity run wild on those. But yeah, other than that, everybody, that's all I have for you guys. I just wanted to come here, hang out for a bit, just kind of work on my little pet project. I had everything set up and I thought, you know what? Why not just kind of show you guys and just see if it works? Just a little experiment, if you will. It's just, when I come back to YouTube, I've been kind of channeling this new thing in my mind of if I just get the hunch to stream something, go for it. Like I'm sitting there, it's like, who wants to watch me build a spreadsheet? I was like, go for it. I just want to hang out and talk with you guys too. But yeah, I'll be back Saturday morning, 6 a.m. We're going to play some, we're going to start The Witcher 3 all over. And it'll be funny if we get to where I was stuck on the first stream or two. But yeah, looking forward to it. And another thing too, I'm wanting to play games I've never played before. So, and I was thinking, I want to play games I've never played, so. Alright, Stacy, have a good afternoon. Enjoy Horizon. I'm going to play, actually, I'm not playing anything. I think I have to get ready to go soon. Or I'll send you my ass out. I'm just kidding. I love her to death. And Surfer, you have a good day. Main event, you too as well. White Mojo Wolf signing out, y'all. Take it easy. See you later.